Okay, so here's some more of the game. Here we got the village that Peora lives in. That's protected by a deity, the Earth deity. And there's 3 options: explain, lore, save, nothing. I'm going to make statues save points in the game. But if you click the explain lore button, I'm not going to go through and explain all this. Fior, the Earth deity, is a character I made up. And so I gave a short little blurb about her. Nothing essential to the plot. I can walk through those, apparently. I'm not supposed to be able to walk through the woods. I'll have to change that. Over here's a little memorial to Peora's father, and she's saying how there was no body, so no one knows if he's dead or not. The village has a very earthy feel. I mean, I figured since they got a statue of an earth deity right there. But the different houses, I might redesign the houses later, I'm not sure. I think they kind of look ugly. But I mean, the best way to give them an earthy feel was to just cover them in plants and crap. The only house that doesn't have a real earthy feel to it is Arwen's house right here. And I figured I don't know what his deal is. I think he's the village elder. This just shows how much thought I've put into the story. I know he is real close friends with Peora's father, and after her father disappeared, he essentially raised Peora. And then, you know how in video games you can like run across stuff, and it's so amusing? Well, if you try to run across the crops, Peora gets all upset about it, and she won't let you go across them. Because, you know, that's the village food. You can't really go running across the village food. I have a nice little pond here, too. I didn't put much effort into it, but if you look closely, you can actually see it's moving. That's fun. It's probably real hard to see on my camera, actually. If we go up here, this is the exit of the village. Peora has never been outside the village, and outside the village is actually a forest. The Jaeger forest, because everybody needs Jaeger. But right now, it's not scripted to lead you to the Jaeger forest. It's actually scripted to lead you here, the arena. And this is where I'll occasionally battle test stuff. And real quick, let me kind of show you what the battle was like. I'm going to turn the volume down. It's kind of reminiscent of Final Fantasy style fighting, but Peora is actually a musician. She doesn't really fight. She can fight, but it's not her strong point. But when she fights, she has a violin as her weapon, and this is the animation for when she fights. So I mean, nothing really that great. For some reason, when she attacks an enemy though, it like hits them twice. I don't know why it does that. It's either a bug, or it's just I programmed something poorly. I have a couple of different abilities for her. I'm still working on building more. We got Allegro, Allegro Asai, and then Memory of Epic. Allegro and Allegro Asai are both attacks. She's gonna start off with Allegro, and then she'll learn Allegro Asai as she levels up, and then she'll learn Memory of Epic as she levels up as well. But I have them all set to being learned at level 1, just so I can battle test them. And the animation for Allegro and Allegro Asai are both the same, because my animation library isn't that impressive. Now it's not gonna... There we go. Oh, apparently I was surprised. I didn't know that can happen. I haven't done much programming for the battles yet. But yeah, the difference between Allegro and Allegro Asai is just the amount of damage. Oh, and Piora's like about to die. Her ability Memory of Epic, it restores hit points and magic points. But the formula I have for it, as far as magic restoring goes, it restores either 10 or 15% of your maximum magic, which means, and it takes 30 points to use. But because of the formula for magic point restoring, eventually Piora will reach a level where 15% of her magic is greater than the cost of casting the spell. So she'll essentially be able to cast it an infinite amount of times. So I mean, I've got stuff I need to fix. Like this tile right here, it hurts you when you walk through it. I've got to fix that somehow. And then I got a volcano as my save point. Well, it'll return to town and heal you, and it'll explain the map. Next, I think I'll make a video of code.